Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we are working on a Volkswagen Eos 2007, I believe it's a 2-liter petrol, and the issue with this car is the hardtop, convertible hardtop is not opening. There's an issue with it. This car came from another garage, so I had quite a few things already disassembled. I think a couple hydraulic pump was fitted in a boot. And to be honest, I had this car for about a week now, and today I'm very determined to at least find what the issue is. It's been really difficult because obviously the roof doesn't open. I tried to open on an emergency mode with the old tail, and the roof, like the middle part, start to like raise and then it stops. It doesn't go any further. I open manually, releasing the pressure valve in a hydraulic pump. I managed to open up once with the help of a friend, because by yourself is impossible. It's very heavy, very sort of like wobbly. So today I came in and I'm very determined to find the issue, because it's ridiculous to keep a car for a week. But let me show you what let me show you what's happening. So I'm gonna press this button down, and then it will start opening the side windows, and then the sunroof should open next. Oh, it's not even opening the sunroof today. Oh, started. There you go. Started and stopped. And then pay attention to the back noises here. So this middle part of the roof opens up first. So it unlocks both sides, start to raise, and then I guess it sees something not quite right and then locks down again. So it has been like this for the whole time. Now, my plan of today, let me show you the faults anyway. So, trouble codes, there you go. System malfunction 02805, active, static. So live data, I didn't find live data very helpful, to be honest with you, but let me show you. So it shows the voltage there. It's a little bit high because I left the battery charging overnight. And then you can see the Hall effect sensor status and button. I don't know, a bit of a binary number there, but it does seem to work when you press on a button. The number seems to change. Parameter set 28. Luggage cover closed. Closing assist closed. Hydraulic pump okay. Hydraulic valve okay. Control module okay. So no much information about the Hall effect sensor apart from those binary numbers, so it's difficult. I don't even know what they are, to be honest with you. But my plan today will be going to the guidance functions and try to open the convertible top in case of system malfunction, like I've tried before. And it was kind of like open a little bit and then dropping down again, but I will try to help, just trying to lift with, help the roof a little bit, see if I can do the whole cycle to open up, so I can see where all the sensors are, and if there's something, if visually inspect something wrong with it. So that is the plan. So, all right, so open convertible roof in case of system malfunction. I'm gonna go through this, guys. If you want to stop the video and look at those messages, I've seen them before. Switch ignition on is on. So at this point, you're gonna hear all the windows kind of like, it's down at the minute, but it will try to pull the windows down. Switch ignition off. This will take a little bit of time to reset everything. Switch ignition on. It's being detected. The following steps were performed. Yeah, the sunroof, the glass sunroof is open actually. I'm just gonna carry on with. I'm just gonna go with it. They are open. Alright, so it did the same thing like I pressed the button. It seems like it tried to unlock this part. Were you able to hear the locking latches moved? Yes. Okay, so just attention, quick catch on something. They are open. Right, so you raise the middle part, so that is the first step. Let me press again because it stopped. I'm not sure if you recognize that the windows are down and then are up, and then stops the procedure. Just like before, drops down. So the next time I'll try to help this part of the roof to see if can do the whole cycle. All right, managed. The rear window frame raised, stored on roof, yes. Let's see if that's gonna continue. I keep getting this message about the windows not being down. Where the boot's unlocked. Oh, something's happening. That's good. Notice this thing seems to be like open already. Should be down when it started. It's being detected. The main latch on the rear lid lock is closed. And it's not because it's open. Let's just go with it. Was the rear lid parcel shelf open together towards the rear? Yeah. Carry on. Seems like we're getting somewhere today. It's being detected. The main latch of the rear lid lock is closed. It's not. I'm just going to carry on. Okay, so the middle part is down. It's been detected. The main latch. That message again. I'm just going to carry on. Okay, so the whole thing seems to be closed now. But this flap hasn't closed down. That one it has, but not all the way down. Did the rear lid and parcel shelf as well as the left and right side flap close together? It did try. I could tell, but there's something wrong in there. I'm gonna say yes, just to see if I can carry on with the whole cycle. Honestly, I'm starting to think really need someone specialized in roof for this, because there's so many cables and mechanism everywhere. I don't even know where the sensors are for this. Were the cover flaps closed? Yes. We just saw that part's closing. And that seems to be the whole cycle. So today, at least, we got somewhere. gonna have to look at this thing, how this thing works. And well, let me just have a gander to see what I can find, and then I'll come back in a bit. Alright guys, so a few things. Well, this is definitely wrong here. The other side, I just push it down like that, and then it seems to be catching or something, but it seems to be connected. Now this side, if you see that cable there, obviously when the back of the roof closes, it pulls the cable, and that is not being pulled. And I looked inside here, follow the cable around, and I hope you guys can see it, but can you see that bracket where it should be holding that cable at the end of that cable there? So that is the reason why that flap is not closing properly, and that is one of the problems, because I saw, there you go, you see there's a Hall effect sensor there. So the car or the module knows when this part of the back of the roof is closed open by that little sensor. So that is one of the issues. I don't know if it's gonna fix this car, because when I was trying to open it before, it was being pushed down because the roof was up. Now I keep getting a message that the windows are not fully down, something like that. It kept saying here the windows are not fully down, and also the roof was, this part of the lid, the boot, was not open when it was. So two things that we're gonna have to look into it. Now there's definitely one sensor here. There's any more? I wonder if there's any more sensors. So this is one, there's one on the other side. So this is quite crucial. What I'm going to try to do now, I'm going to close everything, and I'm going to try to, well, I'm going to shut the boot, and I'm going to try to do the same cycle closing, and then maybe pay attention to you know, try to find more sensors. So that's the plan. Let's close this. And this will take a little bit of time, just like opening the roof. Just follow the procedure. Ignition is on, yes. Alright, so the main part's coming up. Okay, so the whole procedure seems to work fine, apart from this side here. It got caught on something, because it, you can see it didn't lock down. I think it got caught on a cloth there for the roof lining. Now it's been detected this function is not worked off yet, so I'm probably gonna have to open up again manually, but I want to put this cable back in. So I'm gonna cancel this test and do the open procedure again. Right, so the whole roof is down now. I managed to close it in the end. I had to do the procedure to open the roof again and then close it, and this time it works. I think it got caught on all those cloth there that goes on that, you know, covers the roof there for the roof lining, or I don't know exactly where they go, because the car came like that. But another thing that I fixed this the cable there, so it's all back in place now. But closing the roof, I feel like the old tale was telling me what the problem was all the time. So the suspicion, when my friend brought this car was because those two hydraulic rams was bad, and you can kind of understand because it's start to open it and unlocks everything and then it stops there. But I think the hotel was telling me exactly what the problem was. So potentially three problems. I don't know if he's going to fix this car, but the windows, I doubt there's some problem with it because they operate fine. So I don't know if it was because the windows was down already. So that's all closed now. Everything's closed. This side panel was an issue because there is a Hall effect sensor there. But that message that the boot was unlocked, it just got to me, and when I was doing the procedure again, it kept saying the same thing. So let me show you here. So I was going to look on the live data, but I don't think it's necessary. If I open the door, obviously you have a light there, that the door's open. If I open the bonnet, you get another light. Now I'm gonna open the boot. The boot is open, but I have no lights. Right? So let's go to the back here. Everything operates properly. So like I said, the cable is in place now. So that's operating properly. So I came here. I think I'm gonna have to put the light on, hold on. Right, so I came to the lock here. And can you see what I see? So there's a bunch of corrosion there. And potentially, I think that's the main issue of this car. But let me remove this lock and see what we find. Well, as you can see there, it's pretty bad. One of the pins actually stayed inside the plug, so we're gonna have to remove it and clean everything up. Probably deep pin this plug. But there you go, that's your problem there. And yeah, one pin just totally corroded away. Plain 3 green crusties. Well, I'm hoping now this is the 2 issues that we have. We don't have any problem with the windows. And I'm gonna get probably on eBay or my local brickyard, see if I can find another part and replace it and see if we can get it going. I've got another car to work. I've got this BMW to finish. I've got that Mini to do a couple things as well. And I really want to put all this roof lining back or cover or whatever back, because it's every time I move the roof, it kind of like catches everywhere. So perhaps I'm gonna do that first, but the problem is I haven't taken it out, so I don't know how it goes. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. But let me get online and see what I can find. Right, so I found another one from my local brickyard, but it's not. I looked on eBay for local parts, or the nearest part I could find to me, and then my local brickyard came up, but the part is actually located in a main depot, which is not here. So I'm gonna have to wait until about 3 o'clock to pick it up. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to do as much as I can with this car to put everything back, and then at the end of the day, we hopefully finish this video with good success. I've got to clean this plug again, take everything apart, clean everything. So I'll see you a little bit later. Right, so we are back. So I have the new part here. It's for A5, but it's the same part number. So this is basically junk. I cleaned the plug as much as I could. I deep-painted it, cleaned everything as much as I could. There is a problem with that last pin though. If you see the two pins on the right, you can see the difference with the pin on the left, because they are sort of like there are two legs on each side, and this one unfortunately was just corroded away, but I'm hoping it still can make contact, otherwise I have to get another plug. Alright, so there you go, it's all back together. It's all connected up. The rear shelf's there. I just got to put that cover, which is there. But I should be able to try it now. Do I have enough room? I should have enough room here. I got a stack of a few cars. This one turned up on the back of a flatbed, and I looked into another car as well, but I managed to put all the roof back in, all the cover, and there was a panel here as well that covers the motor for the sunroof. That's all back together now. So I haven't tried it. I waited it until now, so let's see what happens. Right, ignition on. And everything's closed at the minute. Please refuel, as always. Let's press it down. There we go, started. And something's happened at the back there. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's just enough room, so it's not heating the gate or anything. There we go. Fantastic. This cover didn't go all the way. Maybe some problem with the cable there. This one has. This one is all back together good. Right, let's try to lift it up now. Press it up. Oh, I thought nothing was going to happen. It takes a while. Coming up. Right, locks in position there. Lovely. Perfect. That's great. Convertible top close. You get a message there as well. So there you go. Job done. Pretty happy with it. I really thought it was going to be... I honestly, with this car, because I couldn't move any parts or couldn't open anything manually by myself, I kind of like was defeated before I started this job. But ended up to be something really simple. As always, a little bit of a learning curve with something new that you never worked on, but it could be fixed from the driver's seat. But there you go. So those two problems. So the lock, the boot lock, and this side cover here, that, you know, it would stop from this. It would stop this system working. I don't think there's any issues with the windows. I'll probably scan the car a little bit later, but everything seems to operate properly. Let's try it up. Should I try one more time? Try one more time. There you go, put it down. Okay, everything unlocking. That's coming down. Yeah, seems like this one have to help a little bit there. Probably can look at that at some point later. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave it below. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.